It often starts the same way. You spot a beautiful setup on the chart, the structure is clear, the potential is obvious. You just know it's a trade worth holding. But the moment you enter the trade, everything changes. Doubt begins to flood in. Suddenly, every tick of the candle feels like a threat. You start seeing reasons why price might not go that way anymore. And before you know it, you've moved your stop loss to secure the position. Then the market does what it often does. It takes you out and then come back to run perfectly in the direction you had predicted. You see, I also get caught up in this kind of scenarios, and honestly, it can be really exhausting, because by the time I get stopped out, I've already poured so much energy into watching and monitoring every single move of price action that I don't even have the strength to re-enter the trade when price finally comes back. And when I look back a week later, it really hurts. The trade I planned was there all along, but I wasn't in it. Remember, I've talked about this before in that episode on expanding your risk capacity, holding the trade without losing yourself. And if you missed out on that episode, you can go ahead and watch it. I will drop the link at the top right corner of the screen. Now, the more I look at it, the more I realize this is one of the biggest struggles we face as traders. That's why I felt I had to come back to it, but this time from a slightly different angle. You see, this is not about analysis. Of course, the chart is simple. The structures are clear. The real challenge is holding through the face of drawdown, holding through the noise that comes with the sporadic movement of price. It's not just me versus the market anymore. It's me versus my own emotions. The truth is, the problem is not in the chart. It's in me, in my capacity to stay with risk. In hindsight, price action looks clean, but in real time, it feels messy, because the moment money is on the line, I'm no longer just trading the setup, I'm trading my own limits. So how do we work with this? Here are 4 little shifts that are helping me right now. First, pre-commit before the market opens. So I set my stop loss and my TP target prior to the new week starts. And I write down not just why I will stay in the trade, but also the clear reasons why I would exit early. That way, I'm not making decisions in the heat of the moment. Secondly, make a promise to yourself. Once the market opens, my job is not to change the plan. My job is to trust the plan I already made. This is where trusting yourself comes into play. Thirdly, I trade smaller. You see, reducing position size lowers the emotional heat. It gives me space to practice holding without panic. And lastly, I step away. If the trade is meant for a week, there is no reason to babysit it like a 5-minute scalp. Sometimes, the best discipline is distance. So by the end of the day, you realize trading is not just about finding the right setup. It's about holding risk. It's about holding uncertainty. Can you stay present when your doubts get loud? Can you trust the plan you made and stay with it for the life of the trade? because the chart will always be simple, but the real question is, can you hold it? If this hit home for you, keep it in mind as you step into the week ahead. Until we meet again, trade smart, trade consciously.